No, Paragon's not in it.
Right.
Well,
Stargate's not in it.
we can
Hard
blow
Body's not in it.
we can blow through them again. We have Aerosmith, Misso, which does not seem to be popular, or is it not working right now?
Not popular.
Okay.
Do you really want to risk everything on a 2-inch EM
Yes,
game?
yes, I
You
do.
never know. I mean, all right. Black Rose, Abracadabra, Metallica, Iron Man, Four Queens, another EM that's getting no love. Game of Thrones, X-Men, Time Machine, Barracuda, Torpedo Alley, and Sorcerer. Those are your games. I'm not seeing Torpedo Alley get much love either.
Is there any way to make like a Google Doc and then just like click a link to it?
You mean like the one we have up right here?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
can we just share the link on that? And
That's their document. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
that
Let
way,
me
anyone who
fix this
asks can just
camera
get
here.
linked instead of us repeating ad nauseum.
It looks like Adam is hard
No,
at
no,
work
no,
on
no.
Metallica.
Fergers. No, it's not allowed, Fergers, to override the casual mode. That will get you an automatic DQ.
Okay, bouncing back. Game of Thrones, they have changed it to casual mode, and everybody starts with House Stark. And as Deborah said, if you try to override it, because if you know how to override it, they will disqualify you. So you start with House Stark, and then I believe they said they also turned off the Pass for Now option.
Oh, did they?
I
I think that's part of the casual settings.
yeah.
I think that it'll just automatically pick it for you.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that really changes a lot of strategy in this one, as anyone who's played Game of Thrones in the stream knows.
yeah, because each house has its separate goals to go for. And we appear not to be playing Game of Thrones at the
We are
moment.
waiting. They just finished their match. We're waiting on Priyanka and Amanda to step up
Oh, okay. So we're back to Priyanka and Amanda.
because the other two had just finished.
Okay.
All right. I'm sharing this link.
Awesome. Technology is an exciting thing.
Thank God for the internet.
Boom, baby. Games list.
Yeah, Q's and games.
Ah, wicked awesome. That's about as real time as you need to get.
Okay.
That's gonna make everybody really happy.
All right, let's take a quick look at the women's bracket here to see where we are. If they've updated they have updated the matches here. So we're on. We're gonna watch Priyanka and Amanda, who are 1-1 currently. You can see the rest of the matches that have happened.
Someone asked why it's on casual mode. I think it's just for the basic reason of speed, right?
It could be speed. It could be just to make it more challenging. Yeah, you never know why a tournament player or a tournament director, they have their ways of wanting to set up a game, and sometimes it is speed, sometimes it is just to level the playing field a little bit.
That was a fast one. That was too fast.
Blinked and you missed it.
At least she's smiling.
Still the warm up.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah, we're
30
doing the
second one.
30
See, I
second.
promised myself I wouldn't. And I
Alright.
did. I
Now
fell victim to the 30
Yeah.
second.
They also added a rubber post on the right orbit, so you'll notice the ball does not come to the right flipper. It goes to the left flipper.
This orbit here.
Yeah, that orbit right there. So watch next time the ball comes down.
Wild.
You'll see it goes to the left flipper.
It's a whole new game, everybody.
Yeah, definitely when you're playing in a tournament, walk up, do a quick search of the play field, and see what is different.
Assuming you know the game well enough to know the difference. Oh, well, I suppose it's not going to really matter if you don't know the game.
Yeah, if you don't know the game, then sometimes that works to your advantage, because if you're playing somebody who does know the game, that's why sometimes I see
They're
first
thrown.
time game players do a great job, because they don't know how the game's supposed to be played.
The wickedest thing I've seen anyone do for Game of Thrones to change the gameplay significantly is to raise the flippers, like Gottlieb them,
Oof.
raise them up high. That makes it a very frustrating and unpleasant experience for me.
Hey, at least they're not lightning flippers.
Like you think, oh, it'd be easy to trap the ball. No, it doesn't. No, it's not good. You have to get to the tip of the flipper just to get the center ramp.
Wow.
Just no. Don't do that to your games, people. That's just an abomination.
All right, so that was a quick ball one.
I did not read the chat for the last little bit. I might be missing good stuff here. Is there a live link for the bracket? Well, is there a live link for the bracket?
Brackets are all on IFPApinball.com.
Okay, so very live.
Yeah, so you can tune in and watch those.
Wow.
Yeah, these are really quick ball ones. Ouch. All right, so let's see what we do on. All right. Yeah, that does feed down to the left, doesn't it? Huh.
Fugger says that post makes the game a lot harder and prevents playfield validation exploiting, but what I was noticing, like, I'm assuming if you short plunge it and it pops over to the left flipper and back over to the right, you can still do kind of the same thing.
You could.
I don't know if it prevents it. Maybe it curtails it.
All right, so Amanda's player 1, Priyanka's player 2. All right, here we go.
You don't have a choice to pass.
Right.
It's dark.
Yeah. I like this.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Ah, she's hitting.
That's
nice.
clean.
That's 2.
3. Very well done. I was going to say, I think she's going to backhand that.
Backhand?
Yep.
Wow, nice. 4.
Now all she's got is her. See, easily goes to the right flipper again. That's almost that almost looks easier than getting it to feed to the right flipper, in my experience anyway.
Okay, cradle up.
Yeah, no dodgy live catch.
Oh. We did the harmonious again.
Yes.
Man, she's on a roll.
Yeah, definitely in these games you don't want to miss shots.
What?
It could be dangerous.
You never want to miss a shot. See, look at that. Just boom, right over to the right flipper.
Yeah.
It seems like a gift.
Now she's starting a mode that she cannot pass.
Blackwater. Locked. Ball 1. And I'm learning more about House Stark. So I really never paid attention.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Oh, she got that one out of the way.
yeah.
Oh.
All right, another win for Priyanka.
Yeah, that was ball 3. Yeah, that was a quick Game of Thrones. Okay. And she let the ball drain so that somebody else can jump up to the game. So
let's check out 4 queens, since we're probably not going to see it too much. I'm betting.
All right.
I'll get the players updated here.
The Chubby Goomba, yes, that was very quick work on Stark.
That was a no flip. Look at those nice little tiny flippers.
Yeah, Fergers, I agree with you. From my ivory seat at the commentator booth. Show us Mark and Tracy. God, they are desperate.
We'll try and get as much as we can, guys.
Danger, thanks for continuing to post the link.
All right.
Oh, I love this game. No, that was beautiful. Look at that.
I don't know, horribly torn on these closed flipper games and these games that try to keep you from, because that's exactly what happens to me.
Well,
you have the protection, and then I watch it drain down the outlane.
Yes. Oh, I really thought that was going straight to scoop. It's kind of beautiful though on this one. You can get some traction just by getting the zip flippers, and then just flipping them both at the same time back up.
Is this a one-player game as well?
This is a one-player game.
Well, are all the EMs one-player games?
They are.
Ah, so I don't need to ask this question again.
That's right.
All right, so what are we doing on this game, Carl?
We're beats me.
I
didn't touch any of these games, even though I get to play soon.
I know. This is a good one. I actually know what's going on here. Well, I don't know everything that's going on, but yeah, that center
shots, right?
That center scoop right there. That's everything for you. That's where you want the ball to go. When you do, it closes the zip flippers,
right?
Which is fantastic. These guys right here, these slings, those open the flippers back up again.
Don't hit the slings.
So you really want to avoid those, which is why I prefer what this player just did here, the double flip back up, because you can get back up to that scoop. Every time you hit this scoop, you also get whatever the lit total here is. So you can get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, or 5,000, and that keeps alternating. The other place that's super special is right here. If you can do a plunge just perfect to get a bounce over and then get into there on your plunge, you're going to get 3,000 points right off the bat, and that's pretty. And some players go back for that once they've got the zip flippers done, although that's not my preference. I'd rather just keep shooting for the center shot, because I find it to be safer. Those spot letter targets there, that red one that he just hit, those are Danger City. You don't want those. Those are not necessarily your friends. They'll tend to shoot it into the out lane. Yeah, no, this is a great game, and it's got the mushroom. I don't know, the mushroom chimes, whatever you call those. They're fantastic. And unlike other games, they don't automatically change your zip flipper situation. I kind of love that that mechanism is in the sling switch.
Yeah, not on the play field.
This center shot too, this is nice. It'll light up, and it does something. It spots you some letters, which I guess doesn't matter I feel like they did something to get rid of the letter spotting. That it doesn't do you any good for this tournament. But that is still a nice shot to take. Anyway, this is a great game.
I was going to assume the suits at the bottom are just for special. The 4 cards.
That's a good question.
Okay,
I don't know what they...
that's the end of 4 queens.
I don't know what they relate to.
Like.
Is that the second player or the first?
We don't know.
Oh, how dare we not know?
Looks like that was
player 1.
Was that Pistachio or David?
That was David. So yes, I have the backwards
Okay,
here.
so now, is it Pistachio? Pistachio?
And you can see Delaware's playing DC. However, it isn't because it's a geographical thing. What they did was rank everybody, I believe, by their current IFPA ranking.
Correct.
And then seed them accordingly. And
Stash Kid 13, your boy's playing.
the brackets did change several times over the last few weeks, and I know even up until yesterday some of the brackets had changed. So, you know, who you thought you might be playing when you were flying out here or driving out here may not necessarily have been who you're going to play.
Ooh, nice bounce out. Yeah, there it is.
4 grand, okay.
I'm liking the play on this. Ooh, single flip.
So what's the best way to get it back into that scoop? To knock a ball off one flipper and try and use a single one, or to flip with both of them?
If you want to go up into the middle scoop or to the top right?
The middle scoop.
The middle scoop, just a same like a double flip.
Okay.
If you want to get up into the right scoop, a backhand is the easiest way to do it from the right flipper. And I'm surprised no one's really, it doesn't look like anyone's going for the exploit on the 3000 scoop off the plunge. It's tricky to get, but it's worth it. So if you hit one switch, it'll go into the scoop on you with 3000 lit, I believe.
Could be that they really didn't spend a lot of time practicing on this.
Who would spend all their time practicing on this? Certainly not me.
Honestly,
I was only an alternate. Why would I practice?
sometimes I do go for the EMs because in my mind they are the great playfield leveler.
Oh, well, very much so.
You know, because I know some of our people in Pittsburgh, they prefer to play all the newer games or the solid states as opposed to playing the EMs. So I tend to pick those if I have a choice.
It's pretty great to see what it does to your opponent. The look on the face.
Yeah, especially when they're used to playing. They expect you to pick Metallica, and you go, oh, let's go over the 4 queens, and you just watch the dread.
Although you got to be careful with, like Bob Matthews. Oh, classics, yes, let's do it.
Well, you got to know your person, too.
Or Fragate. Oof.
Yeah, you got to know your person.
Asking for trouble. Oh, see, that's why I don't like those little red. I was thinking he was getting away with hitting those red targets a lot and no drain.
But for those of you who managed to make it into Pinburg in, 30 to 45 seconds, you will need to know some EMs because that's a bank of 4. You've got an EM in each bank, so you got to know what's going on. So where are we going next, Carl?
We're going to Aerosmith with Anna and Tracy.
Okay.
Where you won't be able to see her because the
All
camera's
right.
in the way.
I promise that's Tracy.
Here's something I got for the chat.
Jeez.
The score displays on these games, on these new turns, you know, the scores are very small. So do you care about seeing all the animations, or should I be zooming in on just the scores alone? Personally, I'd rather just zoom in on the scores alone.
I would very much rather see this, like in real life as well as for chat purposes.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, these
If
new.
you're in a competition situation, it changes it when you just don't have a lay of the land, and the animations just kind of fade into the background. On this game, they don't even really tell you that much.
Honestly, I just think they're very distracting, all these new animations. Yeah, I prefer, like, even when I'm playing a regular game without them, I don't look up. Yeah, because if I look up and I see that score,
That was a nice shot to the right.
Yeah, if I see that score, I know I'm supposed to, like, you know, blank it out, but then it makes me kind of nervous about playing.
She's hitting those shots clean.
Yeah.
Making fast work of this mode. What mode is she in? Which one is this? Does this walk this way?
4X Baltimore.
Oh, it's a good bounce out. Oh, nice.
That's a 25.
Great save. Whew.
Is that 26 million?
That is 26 million, yes. I'm working on this.
I'd let that game rest for a minute. Yeah,
Almost
good
there.
job.
Yeah.
Rest on it.
Yeah, if you do danger in the middle of the ball,
Here we go.
and you can trap
Hey,
up.
thanks, man. Fantastic.
Yeah, much better.
Let us know in the chat comments if you guys prefer that. That's good stuff. Ooh. Okay, so she's got her short multi-ball
Is that a very short multi-ball?
actuated. No, she hasn't had this multi-ball yet, but she's got it.
Ready to go.
She's got it ready, yeah.
Okay.
All right, now she's got 5. So we'll see what she does. She's a mul too, so I'd like to see her go for a big multi. Ah, nice. Nice save. During practice, too, I was watching her just slam some sweet saves.
Yeah, Anna is a phenomenal
Good eye,
player.
good reactions. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen her at Papa. I've seen her at Pittsburgh, or Pinball, sorry. And, yeah, she is a phenomenal player.
A tilter after my own heart. I'm a big one. I'm a big one. I'll even go on record right here, right now to say it. I swear, well, some pinball players in general, irrespective of their gender, do not tilt enough. But it seems to be something I do see in a lot of the female player behavior, that they, at least when they're new in it, and there's a lot of new female players out there, so I should probably just give it up more to the newness. But they don't necessarily tilt and nudge and push the way I want to see it. And it's really, really great to see just, I don't know, violent behavior. Because it does so much for points and longevity of a ball, and yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've watched a lot of the ladies in Pittsburgh. You know, we watch. We've had skills clinics. There's a ladies' league that they do, and yeah, you see a lot of the nudging and pushing. And
yeah, and it's got nothing. It's got nothing to do with like ability or skill level per se. I think it's just like it seems to be that like you in your culture are like encouraged not to jostle things or.
See, I don't feel that way. For
Good,
me,
good. I'm glad you don't feel that way, because I grew up in Minnesota, and maybe that's a different world too, where it's like, oh no, you have to be nice, you have to be, and I didn't even think I had it in me until I realized that I was averse to pushing around a pinball machine of all things.
See, when I started actually playing in the Pittsburgh Pinball League, you know, some of the guys just basically, you know, said, you need to do this. So it's been instilled into me for 10 years.
See, that's good, and
However, my biggest problem is I feel like I can't move the machine. You know, when you get into these Stearns and all, you know, newer games, I just feel like they're too heavy.
I've been working on some serious leg swinging. I'm using my leverage as much as I can, and I used to
leg swinging. Do you mean kicking? Kicking? Yes. I've noticed that seems to do something for me as well.
If I can't physically move it, then I'm going to use the rest of my body to see if I can get some momentum going.
Yeah, I played in a tournament last Saturday in Pittsburgh, and I noticed the leg came up when I saw the ball coming to me, and it just felt like it helped. So, yeah, maybe it is just how, you know, you're putting your whole body into it. So some newbies think nudging is cheating.
Oh, see, no, that's so wrong. I mean, you know, all this is a personal opinion, but when you've watched so many accomplished players who are winning these massive tournaments and massive prize pools, my God, and just and all the skill they bring into it, they could not do it without pushing the machines around. They would have drained balls, and they would have drained out well before their, you know, billion-dollar score on whatever game they're playing. It's absolutely mandatory.
All right, here's my advice to new players and even, you know, players that are still intermediate, you know, not these advanced. If you're playing a really good player in your league, or if you see like one of these top players playing, watch how they play. You learn so much watching them. And you may not be able to replicate it exactly, or, you know, that just may not be your style.
Tracy's killing these shots.
You know, because in Pittsburgh we have, you know, the calm player, or not calm players, the players that, you know, are controlled, and then we have the play on the fly players, which,
Nice.
not to talk about my husband, but he's plays on the fly.
He plays on the fly. He doesn't trap up the balls.
Yeah, that's if you
Well,
want.
he did win a state championship. Just saying.
Yeah, and if you'd watched some of the Papa live streams over the last few weeks, they've talked about
Look
it.
at, she's exploiting that walk this way.
Yeah.
Ramp pointage. Nice. Great eye, Tracy.
Yeah, and if you're watching this stream, you can learn a lot by watching these players.
Nice, nice.
Yes, that was a nice nudge.
See, you gotta do the nudge. You got to.
How are you on the slap save?
Slap save?
Slap save.
That's a good question. Do I slap save?
I cannot.
Do I slap save and destroy? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't slap save to save my life, and that's one I really, really want to master. Because when that ball's coming down towards those flippers and you're seeing it,
Is the point of the slap save to avoid the tilt or to avoid a danger warning? Is that the deal?
No, the point of it is to keep the ball from going here. You try and.
Well, yeah, obviously that's always the point. It's the point for everything you do.
But when you slap it, sometimes if you slap it right, it'll take that ball from here to just slightly so it hits the flipper.
Oh, I do that, but I don't slap it. I
Yeah.
do something else. I've never achieved that ability by a slap, I guess is my answer. I achieve it with my leg, is what I do.
Oh, okay. All right.
I get the momentum in my lower body and I shift down, and yeah.
Are we on ball 3?
We are on ball 3 now.
Okay. And Anna is back up.
Also, that sounds painful. A slap save? I thought that was just a figure of speech.
No.
It's not as
it
bad
is.
as it sounds.
See,
Yeah.
this is.
Well, I don't know. The way I hit the game, I'll walk away and go, oh, my
Okay,
hand hurts. So that's why I say I haven't mastered it yet. I think it's brute force. Apparently, you got to not brute force it.
Yeah, I'm all about the momentum of the body to get that effect. Oh, she's got. Oh, is she
Block
gonna take it?
ball?
Is she taking
Yeah,
it?
she's taking it.
Ah, it's ball
Yeah.
3. All right.
Yeah, the problem with using your whole body is just recovering after. Lose your balance.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, I've seen some sweet stream moves on the balance recovery.
All right. So this game
I
also.
saw Augenstein do a full spin once and still stay in the game.
All right. This game also has a smart button. What does smart button
Is
do?
there no ball save for multi-ball? Is that the deal?
Do you want to know what
Probably.
the smart button does?
Should I know what the smart button does? Is it there for decoration?
Decoration.
Woohoo! Okay. Well, so maybe that's a future programming change or addition. And yeah, most of
Nice.
the time, most of the time in tournaments,
That was a good
the
one.
ball save is either
Man.
turned off or so short that you blink and you might miss it. Oh.
Well, she's got a ball saved. Coming out. She's still in it.
It's got 118.
And that score is
million.
gorgeous, yeah.
Oh, cows! Did you see the cows?
The cows. Woo! Bouncing that ball out of purgatory.
That was a good chill too. Another good move is that chill.
That'd be nice if she had some locks open right now. She's getting that.
Oh.
Nice ball.
Sweet
Yeah,
score.
very
Nice
nice
ball.
ball. Very, very nice game. I mean, 123. Whew. I don't think I've gotten
Yeah.
that high.
For Tracy to come back, she's got to work on her locks. She's got to take it and try to. I would avoid the ramps at this point, and she wants to get those when she's in double scoring or some sort of playfield multiplier during her multi-ball.
Yeah, what? She has 1 lock right now?
Who's Jack Danger talking about?
You two.
Ladies, if you don't frickin' start a podcast about pinball, I'll be really upset. Great chemistry. Wow.
Why, thank you.
I did get you to go back into the tournament for one more qualifying try that one time. And
Oh, yeah.
and
that
remember
one
how
time
you won
at
it? Remember?
Yeah, what Deborah is referring to is last year in Atlanta, I tried, I had a decent qualifying run, and then I just couldn't grab hold of the game. I said, I'm done. Deborah's like, go back for one more. And
Yeah, I said, I feel like I was a little more intense than that.
Well, I'm putting it nicely. So, yeah, so I ended up, I had a #1 score on Star Trek. Then somebody decided to play, the person that encouraged me.
Yeah.
And took that down, but I still qualified for the women's finals. And then
And
went on.
beat me.
Yeah, went on to win them, and Deborah
I
finished
got
second. So, yes, I do have her to thank for that. All right. All right, so that's
Tracy.
a lock ball.
Okay, she got one more.
Oh, that was, I don't even know what that was.
No, that hurts my soul.
Yeah,
All right, that gives Anna her first win.
okay.
Something was distracting her. She was looking at something.
All right. Let's go to Metallica. We haven't
I
talked
was going
about.
to go to Torpedo, but they must have just finished.
Yeah,
Darn.
let's go to Metallica.
He's on Met right now.
Pete and Dan. So, figured to do something to. We haven't talked about Metallica yet, so, and I actually know a teeny bit about that. So, all right, Metallica.
And this looks like their first game.
Can I just be distracted by the beauty of this particular Metallica game?
Oh, so are we into round 2?
Well, some matches have started in round 2. But really, it looks like Pete and Dan's first game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So that's not. No, it says Pete and Dan. So maybe they just haven't updated.
No, the line was really long on Metallica. So this may be their very first game.
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay.
No, because I know he was up.
That would be impressive.
Then they just haven't updated it.
Yeah, they may not have updated it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Ooh, it's Oklahoma City boy.
yeah, we have a North Dakota and West Virginia.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the
I know
current
what you're
player.
saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
He just
I was-
wandered into the screen.
Yeah, you said Oklahoma, and I'm like, who are we playing? Okay, so I believe.
Oh, Doc, it was not deliberate. We're just here talking, and you're welcome. Well, maybe it was deliberate on the part of Carl.
All right, so Metallica. You can either go for the basic skill shot, which is in the lanes, or you can go for a super skill shot, which is, go hold up your flipper, go around the loop, and then drop it into the mystery shot.
All right, so the other thing to talk about this game is that we've changed the setting. So this is like how it was set up at Indisc, where it's 5 items of each, 5 grave markers, electric chairs, those things, just to light your crank it up.
Okay.
And Sparky is on very hard, so it's 14 or 15 shots or whatever to actually start Sparky.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ow. Please change that back for
So
tomorrow.
this is
How many?
play crank it up.
14?
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Jeez.
That would kill me because that is my shot. I always go for Sparky or I go for the Metallica ramps. Ooh. We'll have to revise my strategies here.
Halloweenika. Funny, Lord Squeak. Funny. Super, you can shoot any shot.
He's got multi-ball?
Yeah, he was in grave marker.
Oh, he's in gray marker. Okay.
Was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Keywords being was.
All right, so he needs to get his electric chair in his coffin. He has no shots lit for. Well, now he's got one lit for the electric chair.
And he has
That was a great
14,
marker
13 to go.
No, well, yeah, for the electric chair, but he only needs 4 more
Oh, yeah, he has
chairs
to
to
do
finish
5.
that.
Okay.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Everyone, you're going for crank it up with this strategy.
All right. All right, we are now on ball 2, and Dan's up. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Oh. Hate to see that. Are the fuel lights different colors?
They are?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Virginia's personally invested in this one.
Well, I was trying to see, you know, like I said earlier, he tends to play on the fly. He doesn't really do a whole lot of controlled shooting. So I was trying to watch, or not controlled
Oh, look
shooting,
at that. He let it
controlled
bounce
shot.
over, though. That was pretty controlled. Not what I
Oh.
expected.
All right.
Okay,
I
snake.
mean, not that I wouldn't bounce over that shot every time, but still. Wait, who's shouting? Was that Petey?
No.
That hat is epic. It's always epic.
Yeah, if anybody saw, I posted a link. Apparently, Pete was on the front page of our local paper.
Oh!
And he explained the hat.
That's right. He'll have it lit on his next ball.
Yep, this is ball 3.
Gets one chance.
Oh, depends on how ball 3 is going
True.
for
He
Dan.
may not play it.
Yeah, he may not. He might do. That's the best ones. Is that plunge and walk away. Those
And
are
that's it.
wow. Wow.
That was a quick game.
Ouch. Yeah. You blinked and you missed that game.
I did. I did blink. What happened?
The ball drained. All right.
We're going to go to this. Wave to everybody. Hi.
Hi.
Where?
Right there.
There?
there. Hey, I thought we agreed we were going to do that.
People want to see who's coming.
There.
All
It's
right,
the pink one.
Oh, we're going to Torpedo
We're
Alley?
going to Torpedo
Woohoo.
Alley.
Does this mean less of us
If I
and more
get
of that?
switched.
Yes, thankfully.
Hey, everybody. Hi, Mom. Look, no hands.
Put those hands back on the table.
Uh,
Okay, Torpedo Alley.
All right, this is Anna and Tracy again. Let's see. It looks like Tracy's player won.
Do me a favor.
Move that around.
Say hi to Jim and Sharon Stewart, Fort Scott, Kansas.
Hi, Jim and Sharon Stewart at Fort Scott, Kansas.
Thank you for watching your son.
Thank you for watching your son.
Woohoo! We're glad to have you guys on the
I got a fist bump for that call out. That's nice.
All right, Torpedo Alley. My favorite shot on this is the shark because it does the Jaws thing. And I know that isn't the shot you go for, but, you know, I love listening to it. That's one of those that makes me laugh.
Laser Los?
So you can build up the colors. There's blue, there's green. I believe there's red. Am I correct about that?
Not cool, Carlos. Not cool.
Or there's yellow.
Los
Yeah,
Cerrita.
you can see yellow up here. So, and it's kind of, you just build it up. We have had this at the Pittsburgh Clubhouse, and I really enjoyed this game. Anybody's been
I'm
to
amazed
Pittsburgh?
no
and-
one has chimed in about Penn Stadium lights. Oh, well, let's give a shout out to Penn Stadium lights.
What is Penn Stadium?
Oh, just
What,
a
are they a
genius
sponsor?
invention by Mr. Scott. Don't remember his last name at the moment, but everyone's talking about headlamps on the chat and whether or not those should be used, or if they're a nuisance or some kind of other cheating system. And
I don't see that. I mean,
someone
how,
asked about Penn Stadium, which lights the whole playfield up beautifully. I must say, it is a perfect product, and everyone should buy some.
well, the problem with the lighting is that you're not going to please everybody. You know, for somebody, a darker setting might be better, especially with the new LEDs. All
Well,
I know
yeah,
is
look
I'm
at
blinded.
look at Steve Bowden. Bowden.
Bowden,
yeah.
I said it right the first time. Darn it. Darn me. Anyway, the extra flashy, extra crazy bright lights are not his friend.
Yeah, that's
You can see him wearing sunglasses at night. Indoor.
I wear my sorry.
In the venue.
Yeah,
We should all start singing.
So it looks like Tracy was trying to relight her kick back there, but and that's what led to her drain. For anyone who doesn't know, it's the little orange target. That's right there.
Ah, thank you. I did not know this.
I forgot about the kickback. Oh. Oh, wait, no.
No,
Yep,
yep,
no.
yep,
Ah,
yep.
ouch. Yeah, and this is another one where they play player 1 and player 3, as you can tell by the Post-it note.
Nice.
I like the professional signs
Great save.
on the games, the Post-it notes.
It's as professional as you can get.
Yeah, hey. They're well written, at least you can read them. All right. Oh, that's a drain.
You know, I know it's the planes are taking off outside, but it sounds to my mind as though it's torpedoes getting launched while we're watching this game.
What I like to tell everybody is, yeah, you can hear planes flying over us. I'm not sure if the mics are picking them up, but I work in an office that's near the airport in Pittsburgh, and there are days I think the planes are going to land on the roof of my building, even though they say we're not in a flight path. All right, so 167 to 55. And that was a drain. Jeez. This last couple of balls going
That was
quick.
fast.
Yeah. Oh, Anna's got some work, so let's see what she can do.
So the object on this game is to try to sink 4 ships. Is that right? 4 ships and multi-ball are the 2 main objectives?
Sure.
I'm asking everybody.
Sink
I played
ships?
this 2 years ago, and I don't remember enough of it. Sink the ships and get them up, and then I believe the left orbit's lit for a jackpot shot at some point.
Like I said, I like the sharks. That's the only reason. So, you know, actually playing the game for what you're supposed to play it for, people do that.
Oh, it made the
Okay,
ramp, but it
yeah.
won't spot anything because they've turned that off. When I'm playing this, I'm basically going up to the right and using that upper flipper to hit the drop targets over and over on the top, on the upper right-hand side of the playfield.
Yeah, you mean these ones.
Yep, that.
Okay.
And then just keep doing that. If the spinners
And if
spin
you
well,
hit
you can get good value out of them.
And if you destroy 4 ships, something happens, but I don't know what that thing is. I just know that you want to have it happen.
Right.
What is that thing?
I think that's when the left orbit lights up for your jackpot or your destroy.
For your jackpot. Okay.
It's basically a jackpot.
All right.
And then
For
the
your
game
big
goes
points.
crazy.
And we just had a nice comeback. Wow. Nice job, Anna.
2 and 2.
And as we said earlier, if you're just tuning in, this is a best of 7. And for anybody tuning in, we have doing broadcast right now, Deborah Talman,
Hello.
Carl D'Angelo until he has to go play, and then myself, Virginia Hendricks. And we are at the IFPA North American Nationals and the IFPA Women's National Championship. It is in this place called Flipperspiel Wonderland in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Underground pinball parlor.
And it is literally underground because we drove around the parking lot, and the only reason we knew
Well,
where
it's
it was
hard
at
to
is all these
spot.
people.
I did that last night, only there were no people here. So I
Ah.
drove around this thing a couple times to finally call Josh. Where is this?
Yeah, where is this?
Next to the 24-hour restaurant. All right, this is a great game. We got Snow playing against Marine. Snow Galvin and Marine Hendricks head-to-head.
And it's an elimination match if Snow doesn't come back here.
This is major. All right, Snow.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a little bit of a bias in this game. I'm a big Snow fan. Oh, careful. The one thing I gotta say is this game is tilty. That's it. That's it. Tilt it out. Which ball are we on then?
Good
be able-
question. I will get that up there.
Oh, that looked like a drain, so I wonder if that wasn't ball 3.
Well, it's,
No, we're back to ball
it's
1.
players 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Yeah. You guys are killing me with this 1 and 2. All right, and for those of you who don't know, the reason we're doing players 1 and 3 is because of tilt throughs.
See, where is the ball number on the? There it is. Okay.
We find it?
Way down there. This is ball 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that on the screen here.
You sure you have to go play? You got all these nifty toys.
Oof. All right, so I'm guessing this is ball 3.
No, it's
This is
ball
ball
2.
2.
This is ball 2. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he's working on putting that on
I
the
wasn't
screen.
paying attention. I got caught up looking at the other performers on screen.
Is that a she for
Player 2.
Oh,
player
two.
player
Oh,
3.
gosh.
Was that player 2?
I believe
Player 2 is killing
yeah,
it.
that was player 2. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was like. She didn't flip. Okay, that's why. Yeah, now see,
There we go.
there's ball 2.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
So I like doing a soft plunge on this.
Oh, yeah?
Not getting up to the upper lanes. I just want the ball on the right flipper to
Just
to
want
shoot
it
the lock
in
shot.
your possession.
Well, there's that nice hop on that right flipper.
Yeah. Versus who knows what's coming at you if you let it go through the pops. Well, it looks like Snow has a decent chance of living.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I know. Why do I speak too soon? Why would I do
Should this
that?
by now.
Who does that?
Yeah, I've found that, you go into ball 3, you have a massive lead,
Silly.
and next thing you know, you're walking away from the game going, what just happened? Oh, so close.
That's it. Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. So
So that was
my premonition stands. Snow lives. She needed that one.
All right, we'll keep it on this for Karen and Mika.
Awesome.
okay.
We're 2 and 2 right now.
2 and 2.
So am I getting close? Oh, okay.
I just go to IFPA Pinball. Yeah, it's on the way. Follow those all. They link everything on the homepage. 300 and transfer.
Trent's that sucked face.
Yeah. They do have the brackets on the IFPA page, so if you go there, you can follow along live with the brackets, and I believe they are updating them live. So, yeah, as you can see, it's like 2 and 2 right now.
Oh, we've got a special guest, everybody.
Okay.
Okay, we have Escher left.
That one.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
Lefkoff the lesser.
Thank
Yep.
you. Did you qualify for this, Escher? or
I
you
did. I have a buy, and it's quite a wait.
Yeah.
The lines are pretty long, so
Yeah, as you can see, here's our.
yep. Game of Thrones and X-Men at 4.
Yeah, typical. Those are the most populars.
Yep. So. Oh,
Okay, yeah, Escher is waiting on
On-
Kevin Kuntz and Joe Albertson, and that
Yep.
looks like a 3-0 right now.
And I think they're waiting on Metallica last time I saw. Oh, they just finished, so.
So you may be up.
No, I think last time it might be. We'll see. So we're watching some Sorcerer.
Yes.
Tell us about Sorcerer in your opinion.
There's a
Escher.
lot of ramp. You just ramp.
A lot of
all day.
ramp. A lot of ramp action.
Yep.
All ramp all the
Ramp,
time.
ramp, spinner.
What would you do this game, Escher, if they disabled the left ramp somehow, some way? Or
I'm not
if they
sure.
disabled the
They took
more
out
importantly,
this
if they
piece of metal here.
correct,
They were talking
they,
about taking
if
out.
they disabled the multi-ball, what would you do, Escher?
I would just
Still go for
shoot the
left
spinner, get your still shoot the ramp. Hit the spinner, build the spinner, and then the spinner feeds up top for bonus multiplier, and then play the.
How do you build the
three-
spinner?
It's through the sorcerer targets. If I think the set builds each set builds the spinner or lights the spinner.
The sorcerer targets, is that this here?
Yep. And then there's this each spinner. It also has a letter on it.
Oh, nice. So hitting the spinner builds a spinner.
Okay,
Yep.
so what, we have spinners here and here.
Yep.
Okay.
But and then there's the 3 targets at the top, which.
Yeah, those guys right there.
Yep. Those are actually really good value during 5X. During.
Are they?
Yeah, they can
I
be.
wondered about that.
They can be huge if you can get them down. Time. So. All right, we have
Karen
and
Mika?
Mika. Yeah.
Yeah, Karen and Mika.
That's
They're
Mika.
And right now they're 2-2.
2-2. So
well matched.
it's anyone's match.
Yeah.
Just want the good feed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lock ceiling is on, right? So,
Yeah, I believe so.
Correct.
so if you lock one ball and drain, the other person only needs to hit the ramp once.
Sweet, clean shot to the left.
It's a good start.
As I was saying earlier, make sure you get that multi-ball because those lock stealers suck.
Yep. It's not the worst lock stealing game, but
No, no.
oh,
Nice.
off of the
Very
sorcerer
nice.
targets.
Clean.
We're
Nice.
going to have a multi-ball.
Sweet, sweet bounce.
All right.
Woo.
Oh, got it on the red target.
Keeping him up there.
Ooh,
keeping him
that
up
was
there.
good.
Every time, man. I've watched this game do this countless times.
Yep. After you finish
Wow.
playing multi-ball, you know what's next?
Multi-ball.
Multi-ball again. So during your multi-ball, you want to hit the ramp twice.
Just to
Is
get back
it
up there, yeah.
Twice or 3 times for
It
5X.
should be twice.
Yep.
I thought it was twice.
Yep. So I think there's a setting. You can make it 3 or 2.
I don't think they changed it for some reason,
It's
but
on
I could
factory.
be wrong. Yeah.
IFPA.
What's wrong with those sharp people?
Yeah.
What, just because
So-
they did casual settings on Game of Thrones, you guys are complaining?
What about casual settings on Sorcerer, huh? What about that?
Oh, that's one danger. That was a
That
nice
is a
save.
danger. I was wondering about that. If the GI was just jiggly, or
Yeah.
if that indicated
There's
a danger.
the spinner. Oh, if
Ooh,
you can
that's
start
so
multi-ball
pretty.
here, it can be huge.
She's already at 4.
Oh,
Nice
nice.
That was a
save.
nice-
She didn't go too far because she
Yeah.
would have tilted that.
Oh, it's almost the second time off of the
Tight.
target.
Nice catch. You got this. Boom.
All right.
Boom.
So try and get one ramp shot, but if you can't, then just take that spinner. 2x times the really nice shot. Oh,
Ooh, I thought she had that. Come on. Nice.
second danger. Oh, that's careful. I saw a lot of people tilt during
more.
multi-ball.
So much tilting. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Here we go again. What do you think?
So-
Should she do a multi-ball?
yep, of course.
All
I
multi-ball
think on
all
this
the
flipper,
time.
you're hitting the spinner, though.
Yeah, because what?
Oh.
Still, that
Yeah.
was a very nice
You got
first
called-
ball.
I think
That
that
was
was
a-
Colin in the background going, spinner, 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 spinner.
Yeah, 5,000 per spin. That is
It's a good,
Yep.
good start.
For those of you that obviously can't see us, we are not in the room because there wasn't enough room, so we are out in the foyer.
They
and we have-
banished us.
We have
the
quite an
antechamber.
audience behind us, and you may hear them talking because they're watching the big screen TV that's in front of us.
Yep. So my match, I think they're on
Oh.
Metallica right now. So
Yeah,
See.
so, okay,
all right, so
we're back to
Mika's
player one.
starting here. Starting. I don't have. Oh, she already played.
No, yeah, what happens is,
then-
remember, 2 and 4 are
Yep.
not,
Joe plunge.
yeah.
So all right. See if her second ball is as good as her first. So try and go right back to multi-ball. You have to reset your sorcerer targets, which is unfortunate. But
Oh, that was
yeah.
that would have been a beautiful nudge.
All right. Joe plunge. Got the perfect feed, of course.
GMA Pinball AZ, the reason we do first and third player is because of tilt throughs. They do it on all the solid state games. You know, it's not just limited to Sorcerer, it's also on Torpedo Alley,
That is an
Barracora, and so
Unfortunate
forth and so on.
drain there. Out of the pops down the middle. So, all right.
And that is your infamous player 2 or 4.
Joe Plunge, as we call him.
I don't know. I've had games where players 2 and 4 do better than I do. So.
Yep.
All right. So ball 3. We're back to player 1. She's killing it.
All right, just trying to get under control. Get on the magic right flipper. All right.
Okay.
Tried to hit the spinner there, I think. It's always good to hit that spinner.
Yeah.
Multipliers can be strong, and just getting it out of harm's way.
We are briefly joined by Colin McAlpine,
Yeah, thanks, Virginia.
who you won Pinball, didn't you?
Yeah, that's that
Yeah,
tournament.
that
that
tournament.
tournament
That one
everybody,
tournament.
you know,
Yeah.
sells out in 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, see, I don't know much about that because I
Aw.
worked I don't know how many hours at the info desk that day,
And-
that weekend. So
And we
Yeah.
thank you for it.
oh,
Yes.
always. We at some point we will be looking for volunteers. So if you didn't make it into Pinball, consider volunteering.
There is a lock on the table here. She drained with one lock.
Oh,
So
no, never
she only
good.
needs to hit the ramp once here.
Has anybody tried short plunging yet?
no, we have not seen that.
I
They're
was
all-
going to
yeah.
try that in warm-up, but the lines were pretty long.
Well, you'll get that 30-second warm up and see how it goes.
I'm going to, if I have to play it, I'll give it a try.
Oh, that was
I had to play this in
no
the-
danger? Wow.
Yeah. I had to play this in the kids' finals. Papa 16?
That was a while ago.
Yeah. I had no idea what I was doing. But yeah, so the ramp, if you can find the ramp on this game, you should probably pick it. Because it's a hard ramp, especially with the yellow rubber, to like consistently hit it can be huge.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nice
They
save.
did put a rubber right here.
It's
so
actually on
just
both
be one-
posts.
Is it
Yeah.
on
Yep.
both?
It's on both.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
see,
the
that
bottom.
one, the other one blends in, but I can see the one and not the other.
Yep.
So,
So she needs 3
Come
more
on.
sorcerer targets and the spinner.
and
now
she's still
2.
going for the multi-ball.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Is there a
nice.
rubber on the outlane? Oh,
I have no
it looks
idea.
like a metal post. Oof. Some
Hey.
in-lane edge there. All right. Ramp is lit. Went a little bit
And-
late and
oh.
then great.
All right. Let's see.